Welcome in for another edition of Coalgate Wildcat Football. The 2024 Coalgate Wildcats are presented by First Bank. The Wildcats are sponsored by Brown's Funeral Service and Farmers Insurance Agent Lucinda Holland. The Coalgate Wildcats are brought to you by Studeville Ford, Shamrock Bank, and Logan & Sons. Colgate Wildcat Athletics are also sponsored by Cole County Farm Bureau, Triple Heart Boutique, and H&L Customs. Also helping to bring you the Colgate Wildcats, the RX Shop, and Cole County Community Hospital. The Wildcats are sponsored in part by Flower Garden and the Cole County Tag Agency. And now let's head to the field for your Coalgate Wildcats.
And good evening, everybody. We are live here in Coalgate, Oklahoma. Donald Mike Mayer Field for the Coalgate Wildcats against the Davis Wolves. Good evening. I am Cody Newberry, joined alongside Blaine Riley, Nathan Harden on the camera. Thank you for tuning in wherever you are, however you are. We thank you for joining us, tuning in. Hope to bring you a good broadcast tonight in Week 7 as the Coalgate Wildcats, 4-2 on the season, 1-2 in district play, are hosting the Davis Wolves, 3-3 on the season, 3-0. This is the 25th all-time meeting between Colgate and Davis. Davis leads the all-time series 21-3. Davis has won the last 4 in a row. There was no game in 2020. That was the COVID year. This game has been played every year as district opponents since 2016, and in that time, 2006. From 2006 up until now, Davis has the series lead of 16-1. The only victory Colgate has since 2006 against the Davis Wolves come in 2018, a 20-6 victory. Davis has scored 50-plus points in the last 2 meetings against the Wildcats. We got about 12 minutes on the clock on the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show. We'll take a break and be right back here. We'll welcome Blaine Riley into the broadcast. This is Wildcat football on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
And welcome back to the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show. Looking for more power, capability, and technology with Chevy trucks. You're ready for anything Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Again, we are about 9.5 minutes here until kickoff between Coalgate and Davis. For the Davis Wolves, they come in 3-3 record on the season, winning 3 in a row, 3-0 in district play under head coach Greg Parker. This is the 7th year for Coach Parker. He's accumulated a record of 44 wins and 27 losses. Davis has 6 state championships to their name. Davis is 6-6 overall in those games. Since 2044, Davis has only lost 268 total games, which averages about 3.5 games per year. They won 3 in a row since starting 0-3 this year. They did beat Colgate 51-6. Again, Davis very much a perennial power amongst Class 2A for many, many years, playing Pauls Valley, Sulphur, and Plainview, their non-district, all 3A games. They did lose all 3 of those. They are averaging in district play 37 points while giving up 15 points. As we welcome Blaine Riley into the broadcast, as Blaine's going to present the Triple Heart Boutique starting lineup. You can check out Wildcat Sports Corner for all your Wildcat gear. Triple Heart Boutique, located on Main Street in Coalgate.
All right, for the Wildcats on offense, in the backfield, quarterback number 11, Colby Brown. He's joined in the backfield by the running back number 27, Rowdy Hemphill. On the offensive line, left tackle number 72, Ethan Nelson. The left guard, number 65, Jace Burris. The center, number 52, Jet Burris. Right guard, number 50, Coda Wainscott. And right tackle, number 75, Caden Russell. A wide receiver split out to the left, number 1, Trip Jones. And the left slot, number 10, Tristan Trevathan. Split out to the right, number 4, Bryson Stowe. And in the right slot, number 15, Easton Loudermilk. For the Wildcats on defense, left defensive end, number 72, Ethan Nelson. The nose guard, number 50, Coda Wainscott. Defensive tackle, number 64, Denny Foran. Right defensive end, number 15, Easton Loudermilk. The linebackers, middle linebacker, number 3, Zeke Marlowe. Left outside linebacker is number 2, Davis Grant. Right outside linebacker is number 5, Kyler Woods. Good to have Kyler back from injury this week. The left cornerback, number 10, Tristan Trevathan. The right corner, number 4, Bryson Stowe. The safeties, number 25, Che Barnett, and number 1, Trip Jones.
That was the Triple Heart Boutique starting lineup. Find exciting styles and fashion with a wide variety of graphic tees and great brands such as Crazy Train, Gypsy Jazz, Very G, Mud Pie, and more. Triple Heart Boutique, a proud sponsor of all Coalgate sports. For the Coalgate Wildcats, 4-2 on the season, 1-2 in district play. This is head coach Zach Cater's 2nd year. He's accumulated a 6-win and 10-loss record through about a year and a half, losing last week to Community Christian 53-20. For the Wildcats, it's kind of been a tail, Blaine, of 2 seasons. The non-district play, the Wildcats really kind of dominated there in non-district play. And since district play is hit, the Wildcats are only scoring 29.6 points per game while allowing 43.6 points per game.
Yeah, defense has been an issue so far in district play. You've played 3 teams that are all pretty good offensively so far in district play. Holdenville and Community Christian really ran it well. Comanche was really athletic at the quarterback position. Fortunately, you were able to really have a good night offensively against Comanche and pick up a win. But defense tonight is going to be key. You know, Davis, we know what Davis is going to do. They're going to run the football. Wishbone, they do go into more of a spread at times this year, but they still try to run it a lot out of that. Going to have to be really physical in run defense tonight as far as the key defensively and offensively. Just got to start quicker than you did last week. You know, you came out first possession last week, had a turnover, and before you knew it, you was down big pretty quick. Got to start faster this week offensively.
This is the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show as the captains are made their way onto the field. We got about 5 minutes here before kickoff. We'll take another break on the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere.
It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
And we're back here, Donald Mike Mayer Field on the Texoma Chevy Dealers pregame show with impressive towing, incredible bed and tailgate functionality, and powerful engines. Chevy Silverado, Colorado, and Tahoe have what you need to get things done. When you want it all, Chevy's got you. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. The captains, the coin has been flipped.
Yeah, it looked like Davis won the toss and deferred to the second half.
So Davis will defer. Means the Wildcats will be on offense first. The Wildcats in their all-black home uniforms. The Wildcats 2-0 at home this season with victories against Atoka and Comanche. Strange that this is week 7 and it's only the third home game for the Wildcats this year. And back-to-back home games tonight and tomorrow night for the Wildcats. Black uniforms, purple helmets, cursive Wildcat in black written on the helmet. Black tops, white numbers, black pants for the Wildcats. For the visiting Davis Wolves, they're in their traditional road whites, white top, white pants, red hats with red block numerals across the front. 2.5 minutes to go here as both teams have made their way onto the field. Blaine, as we kind of reflect back last week, it started early for the Royals of Community Christian coming out and surprising the Wildcats with that onside kick. Wildcats kind of got beat from the get-go from that point forward. It was 53-20, at the end of the game. As you try to move forward, Wildcats are now 6th overall, or 6th in district play. What do you take away from that game last week?
Well, you got to be more physical. You got punched in the mouth right from the get-go last week, and you never really responded. You got to respond when you get punched in the mouth, and you got to be more physical than you were last week. You got out-physicaled by a big, bruising Community Christian team, and you just gotta, sometimes it's not easy, but you have to be more physical, especially on defense than you were last week. I'm sure that's been a heavy point of emphasis this week in practice, and we'll see how the Wildcats respond here tonight. But I think that's the biggest takeaway from that game is you really got out physical.
So from a logjam standpoint in District 2A. Class 2A District 6, it's a logjam, Blaine, between the top 16 or really top 7 teams, with Tishomingo still being the only winless team. The rest of the 7 teams are all within playoff contention. So, every game matters, and quite frankly, every point matters as far as the district points, making sure you get your 15. As we preach every week at this point in district play, you're probably tired of hearing us talk about it. District points are so important. If you don't win, make sure you don't lose by more than 15. Or if you do win, try to win by more than 15.
Yeah, it's so important. And, you just can kind of see from looking at this and looking at what these teams are, especially kind of those middle teams in this district, as there could definitely be a logjam even at the end of the season, be a tie down there for that last playoff spot. So district points are crucial. The recipe is you obviously win, but if you do lose, it's really big if you can find a way to lose by less than 15, so you're not losing all 15 of those district points.
Davis is actually numerically, standing-wise, 3-0 tied with Holdenville, but Holdenville has the advantage over Davis because of 45 district points where Holdenville has won by more than 15. And Davis has gotten around some tougher teams. Here's the kickoff. It's fielded at the far 20, up to the 25 to the 30, and pushed out of bounds as Trevathan. About a 10-yard pickup there on that kickoff return. The Wildcats will take over at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, nice return that time by Trevathan, picking his way along that far sideline as that kick had really pinned him against the sideline, but he's able to get about 11 yards on that from about the 18 out to the 29. That's where the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
Kobe Brown is going to get the start again this week as he was injured last week at Community Christian. Davis Grant came in relief at quarterback, but good to see Kobe back in the starting position on the season. Kobe Brown, 61 of 113 completion for about a 54%, 969 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions for Brown. Wildcat shotgun formation. Brown gets a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Hemphill up the middle, crossing the 30. Gets about 3 yards on that first down run up to the 32-yard line. Picks up 3, and Hemphill is slow to get up.
Yeah, unfortunately, Hemphill down after that one. Not a bad first play, though, picking his way for about 3 yards. Hopefully it's not anything serious on the injury.
We'll go ahead and take a break. This is Wildcat Football on 107.5 KZIG The Rock.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
And we're back here, Donald Mike Mayer Field, as Rowdy Hemphill is walking off on his own power. That's good to see. Laid down there for quite a while, but good to see Rowdy walking off. After picking up about 3 yards on that first down run, it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, good to see him walk off on his own power. He is limping a little bit, so we'll see if he's able to get back in there or not, but good to see him walk off on his own.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the near side. Davis Grant in at receiver tonight. He's by himself on the top of the screen. Now empty backfield, Brown by himself. Gets a snap, has time, throws across the middle, and bobbled. Easton Loudermilk had it and bobbled it. Probably would have had the first down had he have caught it. That's a good read there by Kobe Brown. Falls incomplete, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, that's too bad because he was open and had some room over the middle of the field. That was going to be most likely at least a first down, if not more. Unfortunately, wasn't able to hang on to it, though, and it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats from their own 32.
Zeke Marlowe, he is suited up as well, but I know Zeke, he's got some nagging injuries as well. Tate Diaz out tonight at receiver. So
yeah, thinking the plan might be more to just see if they can get Zeke to be able to go on defense tonight.
Here's the snap. Brown has time, throws, now being pressured from behind, and a sack coming in from behind. Davis sacks Kobe Brown back at their own 25-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 15, about 14 coming up now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, had pressure off the right edge that time and Brown was not able to get rid of it before the man got there for the sack.
Walk up in the backfield, flanking Brown to his left. Now Brown takes a few steps back as he's ready to punt it away. Here's the snap, pressure coming, gets it off. Line drive punt, bounces at the 50, takes a Coalgate roll to the 40, to the 35, and rolls all the way down to the Davis, about 31.5-yard line, and that's where the Wolves will take over on their first offensive possession.
Yeah, nice punt that time by Colby Brown. Not a lot of yardage in the air, but took a good roll for him, rolling all the way down to the Davis 32. That's where they take over 1st and 10 for their first possession of the night.
Davis kind of modernizing their offense here the last couple of years, trying to implement the pass a little bit more. I know that when we were in school, it was about 99.9% rushing for the Davis Wolves. I think they're trying to throw it more, and in fact, they're in a kind of a shotgun formation, and now they're going to go back to the tradition. Quarterback under center, Wishbone gets a snap, handoff around the left side, up the middle, still on his feet to the 45, to the 50, taken down in Coalgate territory at the Coalgate 47-yard line. Big first down there on the first down run.
Yeah, a lot of room, good blocking that time by the Davis offensive line for that run over the left side. Gets about 20 yards on that to the Coalgate 48-yard line for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Coalgate 48. Diamond formation now goes underneath the center. Wishbone, quarterback gets a snap. Looking to throw, under pressure, trying to run, and he's sacked. Kyler Woods, who comes into the game for the first time in a couple of games. Good to see Kyler back in there disrupting plays, and that's a tackle for loss there as the Wolves lose about 4 yards on that first down play. It'll be 2nd down and 14.
Yeah, that one was defended nicely by the Wildcats. Weren't fooled by that play action fake, and Kyler Woods from his linebacker position getting in the backfield, getting the quarterback down for a loss of 4 on that sack to make it 2nd down and 14.
So the second play of the game, and we've seen the first pass from Davis, again trying to modernize the offense a little bit. Wishbone formation. Quarterback gets a snap, handoff around the left side, up the middle, dragging Kyler Woods across the 50, across the 45, still on his feet, pushing the pile. Going to be taken down short of the 40, about the 42-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 4 now coming up for the Wolves.
Got a good 10-yard gain there for the Wolves. Kyler Woods was trying to drag him down from behind, but he went for a ride for an extra 4 or 5 yards there before the Wildcats could get him on the ground. That's a 10-yard gain there on 2nd and 14 to make it 3rd and 4 from the Wildcat 42.
9:05 to go here in the first quarter. We're still scoreless. Davis, though, is a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 4 from the Coalgate 42. Davis gets a snap, handoff, running back up the middle, has the first down, 35, taken down inside the 35 to the 34. That'll move the chains. 1st down and 10 for the Wolves.
Yeah, blocked up really nicely up the middle that time as he gets 8 yards on that one before the Wildcats can bring him down, picks up the first down. 1st and 10 for the Wolves from the Wildcat 34.
Davis so far moving the ball. Diamond formation. Owens gets a snap, handoff, running back up the middle. Met at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward for a gain of 4 or 5. They're going to give him 5 inside the 30 to the 29. 2nd down and 5 for the Wolves.
Yeah, that one was defended a little better there, but still got 5 yards on that first down play before the Wildcats were able to clog that one up. Just a tough running game to defend for sure, as always, by
Another injury of note, one of the starting defensive end, Dax Childers, is out tonight as well with an injury. So a couple of new faces here on defense. Quarterback under center. Owens gets a snap, handoff. No, it's going to be a quarterback option. Keeps it himself up to the 35, to the 30. Still on his feet to the 15, to the 10, making Coalgate defenders miss, to the 5. Back and forth, zigzags inside the 5. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 2. It'll be 1st and goal now for the Wolves.
Yeah, really nice run that time on the quarterback keeper out of the wishbone, or out of the diamond, and blocked up really nicely. He had about 7 or 8 yards before anybody had a chance to get him, and then a couple missed tackles let him get the extra yardage all the way down to the 2 for 1st and goal.
Davis up to the line of scrimmage, showing diamond formation. Now wishbone. Owens under center. Gets a snap, handoff, running back up the middle, pushing the pile and crossing the goal line, and touchdown, Davis. Davis strikes first, 6-0.
Yeah, Davis offensive line does a good job of getting a push off the ball there, pushing the Wildcat defensive line back and not able to get him stopped as he scores from 2 yards out for the first touchdown of the game.
Davis now lining up for the extra point for the field goal. Snap back, ball down, kick on the way. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Davis on the board first, 7-0, 7:20 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a break and be right back here on 107.5 KCIG, The Rock.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental in Watoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology in dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental in Watoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
And we're back. Donald Mike Mayer Field as the Davis Wolves take the first lead, 7-0 on a 3-yard run by the running back up the middle. As we now await the kickoff for Davis. Wildcats going right to left on your radio dial. Davis left to right as the sun has set here in Coalgate right at dusk.
Beautiful night for football. First little taste of fall here in Coalgate.
Absolutely. It's 64 degrees here at kickoff. Probably down in the 50s by the end of the game. Here's the kickoff. Deep kick pushes Trevathan back to the 15, far side up to the 20, to the 25, and he almost got to the 30s. Like they're going to give him the 30. Wildcats will take over in decent field position. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's a nice kick return by Trevathan. Good blocking over there as the kick pushed him back to the 15, and he's able to maneuver his way for 15 yards out to the 30. That's where the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
So we've seen the Wildcats, the first possession, 2 pass plays and 1 running play. Had probably a first down dropped by one of the receivers. 3 receivers here to the near side. Play clock at 8. Now Trevathan in motion, going left to right. Brown gets a snap, setting up the wide receiver screen. He's tackled before.
That could have been interference. Looked like he was hit before the ball was there. Don't get a flag, though. They were trying to set up the screen on the near side of the field to trip Jones, and looked like the defender got there a little early, but no flag, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
Falls incomplete. That was play designed to trip Jones. So you see Marlowe in the game now at receiver. Jones, Marlowe, Trevathan to the near side. Bryson Stowe in at receiver over on the right side of the formation. Shotgun, here's the snap. Has time, looking to throw. Throws it across the middle, and it's caught. Trip Jones inside the 45. Moves the chains, picks up about 14 yards on that 2nd down throw. They're going to mark him all the way to the 45-yard line of Coalgate, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, nice play there. Looked like Davis was in a zone defensively, and Trip Jones did a good job of just settling down, finding the hole in the zone. Colby Brown does a good job of finding him. Nice, easy throw there to open man in the zone for 15 yards and a 1st down.
So shotgun formation, Stowe and Trevathan to the right side. Walkup getting some run in at running back. It's going to be a handoff, jet sweep to Trevathan to the near side of the 45. Pushed out of bounds just shy of the 50. Like they're going to give him the 49-yard line. Picks up about 4 yards. It's a good 1st down run there by Trevathan, 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, I like the play call there on 1st and 10, getting the jet sweep action to Trevathan, letting him get the edge, getting about 4 yards, keeping you on schedule here. It'll be 2nd and 6 from your own 49-yard line.
Wildcats awaiting the play call. 15 seconds on the play clock. Now 3 receivers to the right side. Walkup flanking Brown to his left. Brown gets a snap, has time, throws deep near side and over the head of Trip Jones. It was going to be a tough play there by Jones. Had he have caught it, it'll bring up 3rd and 6 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Davis playing a lot of zone early in the back end defensively, and there was a couple of guys over there in the area of Trip Jones, and that was going to be a tough one to complete. Luckily, it falls incomplete as Colby Brown kind of overshot everybody on that one. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats from their own 49.
Looks like the Wildcats are going to go empty backfield here in this shotgun formation. 5 receivers now. 3 to the right side, 2 to the left. Brown gets a snap. Quarterback design run the whole way up to the 50, to the 45. Still on his feet at the 40 and tackled from behind. At the quarterback draw the whole way. Picks up about 10 yards. Down to the Davis 40-yard line. Moves the sticks, 1st down and 10, Wildcats.
Yeah, it's a really nice play call. Davis kind of really emptied out the box there because of the 5 receivers. Really light box, made it pretty easy choice there for the quarterback draw, and Colby Brown does a good job of picking his way for 11 yards and a 1st down.
Wildcats' first play now inside the Davis territory, down to the 40-yard line. 6:08 to go here in the first quarter. Split receiver, shotgun formation. Now Marlowe in motion, left to right. Walkup still in the game, flanking Brown to his right. Brown going to keep it himself, tries to throw it, and does, completes the pass. 5-yard gain up to the 35-yard line. That's Bryson Stowe on the reception.
Yeah, good job there on that RPO, pulling the ball out from the running back as they were all over him and finding Bryson Stowe open in the middle of that defense. Once again, Davis playing zone. There's some holes there, especially in the middle of the field. Good job of exploiting that and finding it by Brown and Stowe there for 5 yards on 1st down.
With injuries tonight, you're going to see Bryson Stowe more at receiver than you are at running back tonight. In fact, that's Stowe's first reception on the season. Stowe athletically able to play receiver as the play clock now inside of 5 seconds. Gets the snap, handoff Walkup, runs up the middle and met at the line of scrimmage. Might have lost about a half a yard. Didn't quite get to the 35. They're going to mark him 35.5. It's going to be 3rd down and 5.5.
Yeah, just not much room there for Walkup on that running play as he loses about a yard on that one back to the 36. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats from the 36.
3 receivers now to the left side of the formation. Trevathan, Marlowe, and Jones all to the left side. Davis playing cover 2 defense. Brown gets the snap, under pressure. Tries to set up the screen, but Davis reads that the whole way. Wide receiver screen, that loses yards. Wildcats going backwards after that 5-yard reception. It's now 4th down and 8 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Davis did a good job of reading that one. Wide receiver screen was trying to be set up there to Tristan Trevathan, just read really well by the defense. Ends up going for a loss of a couple. Be 4th and 8 from the 38.
4:02 to go here in the first quarter. Split receivers. Walkup still in the game at running back. Brown gets the snap. Has time, rolling to his right. Looking, under pressure, throws on the sideline. Falls incomplete through the hands of Stowe. Was going to be a few yards short anyway. Had he have caught it, that'll be a turnover on downs by the Wildcats.
Yeah, did a good job on that one of moving the pocket in case the blitz was coming. Just not able to get a man open far enough downfield as, like you said, even if Stowe would have caught that one, it looked like he was going to be a couple yards short of the sticks. So Davis takes over 1st and 10 again from their own 38-yard line.
We've seen early on for Davis, they're perfectly content sitting back and playing a zone defense. Haven't really blitzed the Wildcats a whole lot tonight here early on through the first 2 offensive series.
Yeah, going to have to be really patient on offense and take those 5 or 6 yard gains over the middle when you can get them.
Davis now on offense, gets the snap, handoff, running back left side, sheds a tackle up to the 50, and it's a foot race to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Trevathan almost had him. That's a touchdown, Davis Wolves.
Yeah, blocked up really nicely, and once he got through that initial wave of Wildcat defenders, nobody was going to catch him. Good effort by Trevathan, but just couldn't quite run him down, and Davis is on the board once again for their second touchdown of the night.
13-0 now in favor of Davis. 3:39 to go in the first quarter. After that turnover on downs, Davis strikes quickly on the first play. After that fourth down, here's the extra point. Snap back, ball down. Kick is up. The kick is on the way, and it is good. Davis takes a 14-0 lead here. About 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We'll take another break. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back. Donald Mike Mayer Field. 3 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the first quarter as the Davis Wolves strike again. It's 14-0 here in the first quarter, now awaiting the kickoff for the Wolves. As Bryson Stowe standing at his own 15-yard line. Barnett and Trevathan at their own 25. Here's the kickoff. The kick is away. It's a short, high kick, fielded at the 30 and fair caught by the freshman Davis Grant at the 31-yard line. And that's where the Wildcats will take over now, the third offensive possession for the Wildcats.
Yeah, good job by Davis Grant just calling for the fair catch and making a clean catch on that short kick. Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 from their own 31 for their third possession of the night.
We mentioned off air that, again, Davis is going to play a lot of zone defense here tonight. You just got to try to find the holes in the zone if you're the receivers and take what they give you.
It feels like the middle of the field for about 5 or 6 yards is going to be open a lot tonight.
Empty formation, 3 receivers to the right. Brown gets the snap, 3-man rush, has time. Going to tuck it and run up to the 35 and slides down smartly, shy of the 40, about the 38-yard line. That's a good 7-yard run there on first down for Kobe Brown. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was by design or if he just saw that it was going to be open, but either way, good job of getting about 7 yards there on first down, getting down, protecting himself, not taking a big shot. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Wildcats from their own 38.
Walk up in the backfield, flanking Brown to his left. Split receiver, shotgun, gets a snap, handoff, walk up. Crosses the line of scrimmage, falls forward almost to the 40. I think that might be where they're going to give him. He's going to be about a yard short. It'll be 3rd down and 1 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, walk up, getting a little bit there on that 2nd down play, getting about half of what he needed. Looks like he got about a yard and a half out to the 39.5. 3rd and short coming up for the Wildcats.
Walk up coming in before tonight, 35 yards total, averaging 2.5 yards per carry on 14 carries for the freshman. Shotgun formation, play clock at 10. 3 receivers to the right. Trip Jones by himself on the left. Gets a snap, quarterback run the whole way. Crossing the 40, he's taken down at the 40. I think he may be about a half a yard short, Blaine. We'll see where they mark him.
Yeah, he's short.
Just shy of the 40. That's the 39.5-yard line. They got to get just a hair past the 40, so probably a full yard short. 4th and 1 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, initially looked like he was going to have the room to get that one, but good job by that far defensive end for Davis, getting off his block pretty quickly and being able to get Brown down short of the sticks.
Wildcats lining up to go for it, and they get the 5 yards. Davis jumps in the neutral zone. There's that hard count that the Wildcats have coached all season long, and the Wildcats
First one we've got in a couple of weeks, Cody.
It's been a little while, so that moves the ball almost to the Colgate 45-yard line. It'll be a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, take first downs however you can get them, and that's a big one on 4th and short. You get the first down via the penalty on the hard count, getting Davis to jump. Be 1st and 10 now for the Wildcats from right about their own 45-yard line.
You know, that's why it's so important to get positive yards and get within 5 yards there of the first down. You're always just a neutral zone infraction away of a first down. Shotgun formation. Brown gets a snap, looking to throw, has time. Still time, now flush to his right. Looking, throws it back across the middle and batted down. That play was going to go nowhere. It's back at the line of scrimmage. Falls incomplete as Stowe was the intended receiver. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, probably fortunate to have that one fall incomplete as Brown was running out of time back there, running to his right, and threw it back across his body trying to find Bryson Stowe. Probably would have been better to just throw that one out of bounds, but thankfully for the Wildcats, it does fall incomplete to make it 2nd and 10.
Kobe Brown on the season, 13 touchdowns and 7 interceptions for the first-year Wildcat starter, sophomore quarterback. Shotgun formation, 5 seconds on the play clock. Split receivers. Brown gets a snap. Has time. Steps up. Throws across the middle and thrown behind Trip Jones. Jones had some steps on the defender, but Brown throws behind him. Now 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it looked like Jones had done a good job of kind of settling down in the hole in that zone. Brown just missed him on that one to make it 3rd and 10.
Game clock stops, 1:16 to go here in the first quarter. Kind of the ball spotted at the 45-yard line. Split receivers, play clock at 7. Brown gets a snap, 3-man rush, throws across the middle. Caught Trevathan at the line to get, and he's going to have it by about a half a yard up to the Davis 45-yard line. Needed 10, got 10.5. 1st down and 10 Wildcats.
Yeah, good pitch and catch once again over the middle. Like we've said, that's where the holes are going to be in this zone. Trevathan did a good job of getting open, and Brown did a good job of finding him there for exactly the 10 yards you needed to get the first down. 1st and 10 from the Davis 45.
It was the 24th reception for Trevathan. Has over 500 yards in receiving yards for the senior receiver. It's going to be a quick throw to the far side, batted at the line of scrimmage, and I think it's going to fall incomplete. Intended receiver was Stowe. It was batted at the line, falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that's too bad because you had a good play set up there on that RPO. Brown did a good job of reading it, pulling that one out, and Stowe was open. Just unfortunately, a Davis defensive lineman was able to get his hand on that one at the line of scrimmage and knock that pass down.
3 receivers now to the left side. Bryson Stowe by himself, top of the screen. Shotgun formation. Quick pass. Not sure. I think that was intended for Loudermilk, but through Loudermilk's hands, and Jones tried to make a diving catch. Falls incomplete again. It's 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, it looked like they had the screen concept trying to get it set up to Trevathan, and Brown did a good job of reading that Davis had read that and was crashing in on Trevathan, and Loudermilk was open. He just was ready to go get a block as the play was really intended for Trevathan, looked like, and wasn't able to squeeze that one for the catch.
So we see a change at quarterback. Davis Grant in now for Kobe Brown on this 3rd down and 10. Shotgun formation. Grant gets the snap. Going to keep it himself around the near side up to the 40, to the 35, still on his feet to the 30, and wrestled out of bounds shy of the 25-yard line. First play of scrimmage for the backup quarterback. Davis Grant comes in and picks up about 20 yards.
There's a flag at the end of the play down at about the 28-yard line. But that's a really good use of Davis Grant's legs there play calling-wise as he ran for 19 there pending the penalty.
The penalty flag is thrown about at the end of the play. The officials are discussing.
Thrown in the area where unfortunately you would think perhaps a hold or a block in the back downfield. Yeah. But it looks like they're maybe getting ready to mark this off the other way, though, so maybe a face mask towards the end.
Personal foul against Davis. So that'll be 15 yards added to the end of the run. That's a big penalty against Davis. That's going to push the football inside the
Yeah, it'll be half the distance from where the end of the play was. Should be down about 13. The 13. Yep. Big penalty. That ends up being overall a 32-yard gain from the 45 down to the 13 of Davis. Big play there for the Wildcats.
With that run there, that pushes Davis Grant over the century mark in rushing yards on the season. He's averaging 7.4 yards per rush at the quarterback spot. Still in at quarterback, Davis Grant. Walk up in the backfield. A pair of freshmen for the Wildcats in the backfield. Gets a snap. Going to keep it himself up the middle to the 10. Lowers his shoulder almost to the 5. He gets to the 6. Picks up 8 more yards on that first down run. 2nd down and 2 now coming up for the Wildcats.
Yeah, another nice run. Good job on the zone read by Grant of pulling that one out from the belly of the running back and keeping it himself, weaving his way down to about the 6-yard line for a gain of 7.
Wildcats do not have to run another play as the game clock now at 5 seconds. Looks like the Wildcats are going to be content. Take this to the other end of the field. The end of the first quarter, the Davis Wolves 14, the Wildcats 0, but the Wildcats are threatening inside the 10-yard line. We'll take a break and be back for the second quarter. This is Wildcat football on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere.
It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
And we're back here, 12 minutes on the clock as we move to the second quarter as the Wildcats are threatening here now inside the 10-yard line. Second down
and about 3 is what it should be here from about the 6-yard line.
Wildcats flip the field now, going left to right on your radio dial.
And have a good drive going, Cody. It's been a mix of pass and run, a lot of pass early in the series, and then once you inserted Davis Grant, it's been a lot of quarterback run from that point on, and Wildcats trying to get on the board here early in the second quarter.
2nd and 3 now. Ball spotted at the 7-yard line. They need to get to the Davis 4. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right side. Trip Jones by himself to the left. Grant gets the snap. Going to keep it himself. Looking to throw. Throws it and batted down. That was intended for Tristan Trevathan. Falls incomplete, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, kind of a run-pass option there for Grant out on the edge after the fake to the running back, and Davis defended it pretty well, was able to get a hand on that one and knock it down. You'll have 3rd and about 3 or 4 here for the Wildcats inside the 10-yard line.
Getting the ball spotted at the Davis 7. 2 down, obvious territory here for the Wildcats. Needing 3 yards. It's going to go empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Grant gets the snap, looking to throw, throws it, and it's caught at the goal line. Strike up the band. Touchdown, Easton Loudermilk.
Yeah, nice play there, getting the ball out of Grant's hands quickly to the slot receiver. Freshman to freshman there, Grant to Loudermilk from 7 yards out for the Wildcat touchdown.
Easton Loudermilk's first touchdown reception of his high school career. That's the 5th passing touchdown for Davis Grant on the season as the Wildcats now line up to go for 2. Trailing now 14-6 as Che Barnett checks in for the first time on offense tonight.
Play clock's under 10.
3 receivers to the right, gets the snap. Looking to throw, has time. Throws it back of the end zone, and it's bobbled and dropped. Bryson Stowe had it in his hands, bobbled it and dropped it. That was a good job there by Davis Grant to read the play, Blaine, and find Bryson Stowe by himself in the back of the end zone. Stowe just unable to haul it in.
Yeah, I think what happened there, Stowe might have been a little surprised that Grant went ahead and threw it because it looked like he could have just took off and run it in as well and just wasn't able to squeeze that one. Unfortunately, 2-point conversion, no good. But you are on the board. You paid off a really nice drive there and also ate up a lot of clock. I think there was still about 6 minutes left in the first quarter when you got the ball that time. So really good offensive possession for the Wildcats.
It was about a 7-minute drive there for the Wildcats. And we mentioned early about the play clock getting inside of 10. Coach Cater's philosophy tonight is try to milk as much clock off as possible when he's on offense. Obviously, keep the Davis offense off the field if you're able to eat up the clock like that. Have scoring drives where it takes 6, 7, 8 minutes off the clock. The Wildcats feel really good about getting some points on the board tonight.
Yeah, that is the recipe for success is, like you said, the lesser amount of time you can have that Davis offense on the field, the better. So try to have long, time-consuming drives that end in the end zone. It's the recipe for success for the Wildcats on offense.
11:50 to go here in the second quarter.
And that's really what the defense is giving you, too, from Davis. They're kind of playing back in a zone, keeping everything in front of you. Probably going to be one of those nights that's going to be tough to hit the big plays down the field in the passing game. You're going to have to be patient, take those shorter passes, do more of the run game, and that's what the Wildcats did on that possession.
Walkup now lines up to kick it away. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line of Coalgate. Here's the kick. It's a kick to the short side of the field, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, trying to execute the kick to the sidelines, to pin them to the sidelines. Unfortunately, it sails out of bounds. But that's not going to really cost you much field position as it went out of bounds at the 35 anyway. So that's where Davis will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Should be a – right, they're going to give him the 36 is where they're going to mark it out at. 11:50 on the clock.
Yeah, and there's not any yardage on that penalty because it was past the 35 anyway. So just getting the ball where it went out of bounds anyway on that kick.
So here's the play for Davis. Diamond formation. Gets a snap. Quarterback run to the right side. Now cuts back to the middle to the 40 to the 45. Taken down by the Wildcats secondary, Davis Grant, but not before he picks up 12 yards on that first down run. It was a good job forcing the quarterback back to the middle, but nobody was there to help clean up.
Yeah, Trevathan did a good job from his corner position of setting the edge and not letting the Davis quarterback get to that edge, forcing him back up the middle. Just unfortunate the Wildcats weren't able to clean that one up a little quicker as he gets 12 yards on a first down.
Same formation for the Davis Wolves. Ball spotted at the Colgate 48-yard line. Diamond formation. Handoff, ball's on the ground, but Davis is able to recover. That was Kyler Woods who blew that up coming in from his linebacker position. Again, can't state enough what Kyler Woods' impact on defense has for the Wildcat defense. Seeing him back in there disrupting plays. Davis loses a yard on the play. It'll be second down and, 12.
Yeah, really nice play by Woods getting in the backfield from his linebacker position. Not only wrapping up the ball carrier, but knocking the ball out as well. Just unfortunate that it bounced right back to the ball carrier and didn't lose a fumble.
Diamond formation, man in motion. Quarterback design run, push back to the middle, still on his feet to the 50. Inside Colgate territory to the 45, pushes the pile. Looks like he's going to have enough for a first down. Needed 12, got 13. Down to the Colgate 41-yard line.
Yeah, really nice play design there. Got those linemen getting downfield on this near side of the field, getting up on the linebackers and getting him about 13, 14 yards there on that play for a first down.
Again, forcing the quarterback back to the middle. Diamond formation, gets the snap. Running back, right side, now back up the middle to the 35, taken down shy of the 30. Got about 10 yards on that run, down to the 31. And that's going to be a 10-yard gain. Moves the chains. First down and 10 for the Wolves.
Yeah, just a good push up the middle there by Davis, getting that one all the way down to about the 31.5, 32-yard line. Just enough yardage for yet another first down for the Wolves.
Same formation. Diamond for the Davis Wolves. Gets the snap. Handoff around the left side. Now back to the middle, crossing the 25, inside the 25 to the 23. He'll pick up about 7 yards on that run. It'll be second down and about 3.
Yeah, another good push by that Davis offensive line, getting them 8 yards there on that first down play. Just too much yardage on first down right now, given up by this Wildcat defense to really be successful.
9:25 to go here before halftime. Again, stick around for the Logan & Sons halftime show. We'll have some scores and stats from the first half as well as scores from across the district. Traditional wishbone formation here. Owens under center. Gets the snap. Going to keep it himself, looking to throw. Downfield, and it is batted away, falls incomplete. Just a little bit short of the intended receiver. That was Che Barnett who come in. May have deflected the ball just a little bit. Falls incomplete. Third down and 3.
Yeah, good coverage that time by the Wildcat defense on the back end. They tried to sneak a pass in on you on the play action there, but good job in coverage by Barnett. Couldn't really tell if he for sure got a hand on it or not, but he at least got in the vision of the receiver and made that catch tougher.
Again, wishbone formation. Owens under center. Gets the snap, going to keep it himself, and he's taken down in the backfield. Zeke Marlowe comes in, blows it up. No gain on the play. Fourth down and 3 coming up for the Wildcats.
Really nice play by Marlowe coming in there from his linebacker position, getting in the backfield, getting him down for a loss of a yard to get Davis to fourth down here after they had 2nd and 2.
Coach Parker's going to call timeout for Davis. We'll take one with them. We'll be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Here's a big fourth down play coming up for the Wildcat defense. It's 4th and 3. Davis is going to go for it. Ball spotted at the Colgate 25-yard line. Gets a snap. Running back around the right side, and he's stopped, but I think he's going to push the pile. Looks like he's going to get about 4 yards. Davis goes back to the bread and butter, what Davis is known for. Moves the sticks, first down and 10 for the Wolves.
Yeah, needed 3, got just enough push to get 4 and get the first down on what was a huge play for you defensively there. If you could have stopped that one, would have had all kinds of momentum going back to your offense with a chance to go tie it.
Ball spotted just shy of the 20. Davis, wishbone formation. Gets the snap, handoff to the fullback. No, quarterback option in the backfield, but sheds defenders. Wildcats had it red in the backfield, but the running back was able to shed through the tacklers and ends up picking about 5 yards on that first down run. 2nd and 5 now.
Yeah, nice fake. As I was like you, I thought he had given it to the up man, but he kept it and pitched it. And like you said, Wildcats were there. They read it pretty well, just was able to force his way through the first tackler and get about 4 yards there on first down to make it 2nd and 6 from the 17.
Play clock now inside of 15 seconds. 7:45 to go on the game clock here before halftime. Wishbone, quarterback under center. It's a pitch to the near side. Has some room to run to the 10, and that's going to be where he's taken down at. Picks up enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal now for the Davis Wolves.
Yeah, really nice blocking by the left side of that offensive line, creating a nice hole there, and he gets 7 to pick up the first down, and it's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Been a much better series defensively, though, so far for the Wildcats. No real big gains given up on this series. You're making Davis work for it a lot more than on the first two series, at least.
Play clock inside 10, ball inside the 10. First and goal for the Wolves. Gets the snap. It's bobbled, but Davis is able to bring it back down and run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Davis Wolves.
Yeah, that one just a little unfortunate. Looked like bobbled right from the quarterback's hands straight to the running back's hands, and he had a hole and was able to get to the end zone from 10 yards out for the Davis touchdown.
So Davis puts 6 more on the board. It's now 20-6. 7:01 to go here before halftime. So we've seen Davis be loose with the ball a couple of times that have recovered. Here's the extra point. Snap back, ball down, kick on the way. The kick is up. The kick is good. So 21-6. 7:01 to go here before halftime. We'll take another break. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental in Watoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology and dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental in Watoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
And we're back here as the Davis Wolves get set to kick this off from their own 40-yard line. Again, the Wildcats left to right on your radio dial. 7:01 to go here before halftime. Here's the kick. It's a short kick, and it's going to be fair caught at about the 29-yard line. Trip Jones makes the fair catch.
Yeah, good decision there by Jones, fair catching that short high kickoff. Wasn't going to have much of a chance to return it. Wisely fair catches it at the 30, and that's where the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
So we've seen on the last offensive series for the Wildcats methodically work their way down the field. About a 6.5-minute scoring drive. You know, just take what Davis defense is going to give you. We haven't seen a lot of blitzing, and Davis isn't known for a lot of blitzing.
No, they're a team that just kind of tries to keep everything in front of them, be sound tackling, and you got to take what they give you, those 5 or 6 yard gains.
Davis Grant still in at quarterback. It's a quarterback design run. Bounces it out to the left side, pulled down from behind inside the 35, taken down just shy of the 40 to the 38. That's another positive first down run. Picks up 8 yards. Second down, or picks up 3. It'll be second down and 3.
Yeah, really nice first down play there. The design quarterback run off the left side to Davis Grant. Does a good job picking his way, following his blockers for about 7 yards there on first down to make it 2nd and 3 from the 37.
Shotgun formation. Barnett back in the game, flanking Davis Grant to his left. 3 receivers to the left. Get the snap, handoff. Barnett up the middle. Has enough for the first down, pushing the pile almost to the 45. Caden Russell getting a good pancake there on the Davis linebacker. Moves the chains, 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, really nice job blocking by the offensive line. Good job by Barnett following his blockers, finishing that run really well, falling forward all the way out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 7 and a first down for the Wildcats from their own 44.
6:05 to go here before halftime. Logan & Sons halftime show coming up here from Donald Mike Mayer Field. Wildcats trying to get back to 500, trying to pick up their 2nd district victory. Split receivers, shotgun formation. Quick pass to the near side. Trevathan on the run to the 45. Makes a man miss, pushes out of bounds just shy of the 50. Picks up a long 4 yards. They're going to mark him at the 49-yard line of Colgate. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, nice play there on first down. Couple of things that were really nice on that play. Good job of leading Trevathan with the throw by Grant, giving him room to get started upfield by leading him that way. And Good job by Bryson Stowe blocking out here on the edge as well to not get a penalty. Did a good job of getting in the way of the defensive back, but not pushing him in the back and getting the block in the back penalty. Good
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the left side. Gets the snap. Grant, quarterback run, trying to find a hole up the middle, crossing the 50, and he may have got just barely inside the Davis 50. Picks up 2 yards. It'll be a manageable 3rd down and about 4 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, good job by Grant of picking his way as he had a man in his face pretty quickly in the backfield, but he was able to make him miss and get a couple of yards just across midfield to make this a much more manageable 3rd and about 4 for the Wildcats.
Play clock at 15. Again, Coach Cater and Coach Watkins very much content to not letting this play clock get down inside of 10 seconds. Same formation, 3 receivers to the left. Grant gets the snap. Looking to throw under pressure. Sheds a man. Has some room to run to the 45. Has the first down to the 40. Moves the chains. They pushed out of bounds at the Davis 40. And that's what we've seen here from the backup quarterback, Davis Grant. Able to evade the pass rush when the pocket collapses and picks up enough for the first down.
Yeah, just a good job of being elusive in the backfield, getting away from the free rusher and using his legs to get about 9.5, 10 yards on that 3rd down and short to pick you up a first down at the Davis 40. Nice play.
4:54 stops the clock as Grant was pushed out of bounds at the Davis 40-yard line. Now split receivers. Barnett in the backfield. Gets a snap. Grant going to keep it himself.
Throw it away.
And he just throws it away. And you're going to have, that's what I was afraid of, you're going to have an ineligible man downfield. He had an offensive lineman about 6 yards past the line of scrimmage, and that's was the right idea if you're Grant, but when you throw it away, you got to make sure the offensive lineman isn't too far away.
Yeah, that's what you get into sometimes on those RPOs. Sometimes the linemen get a little bit too far downfield because it could be a running play. And it was a good job by Grant of eluding the rush once again and throwing the ball away to not take the sack. But unfortunately, you're going to get the penalty for linemen downfield.
So that was a first down play. I'm sure that Davis will take the penalty.
I would think so, but kind of a long discussion here.
They're talking it over.
Yeah, I think one of their coaches was just motioning to take the penalty, push them back.
I think it's a 5-yard penalty. You don't see this penalty called very often.
Yeah, it should just be a 5-yarder, and it is. They're putting the ball back to the 45. It'll be first and 15.
Yep. Stops the clock at 4:48.
Put the ball back at the 45.
Looks like Davis had sent a blitz on that last play, and
I think that's the first blitz they've run all night defensively, and
really blew that RPO up.
Yeah, caught the Wildcats off guard a little bit.
Split receivers now, first and 15 for the Wildcats. Barnett flanking Grant to his right. Grant gets the snap. Handoff, Barnett bounces it out to the left, past the line of scrimmage, and falls forward, picks up a couple of yards on the first down run up to the Davis 43-yard line. It'll be second down and about 13 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Davis read that one pretty well. Good job by Barnett to just pick his way and get what he could there, but it was only about 2 yards. It'll make it second and 13 from the Davis 43-yard line.
Loudermilk now going to move to the right side of the formation. He'll join Trevathan and Stowe. Now Trip Jones by himself to the left. Play clock at 10. Gets a snap. Davis back to pass, throws it, and through the hands of Stowe. It was kind of a high pass, but it looked like it went right through the hands of Bryson Stowe. Falls incomplete, 3rd and 13.
Yeah, unfortunate because Stowe had found the hole in the zone once again. A little bit of a high throw there from Grant, but one that probably Bryson would probably tell you he expects himself to make that catch. And as it is, it'll be 3rd and 13. Probably 4-down territory here. Just want to at least be able to find a way to pick up about half of this on 3rd down.
It's like Coach Cater is going to call timeout and talk things over here on this 3rd down and 13 coming up. We'll take a break and be right back. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
Davis takes their second timeout.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
3rd and 13 now coming up for the Wildcats here at Donald Mike Mayer Field. Empty backfield. Davis Grant gets the snap, has time. Quick pass, caught by Trevathan at the 40, up to the 35, still on feet to the 30, far side of the 25, and pushed out of bounds shy of the 20. That was just athleticism there by Tristan Trevathan to shed the first tackler and picked up about 20 yards on that 3rd down play, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, really nice job just setting down in the hole in the zone, making the good catch, good find by Davis Grant, and then Trevathan, like you said, just using his athleticism, making a man miss, scooting down the sidelines for 20 yards on a 1st down.
Barnett back in the backfield with Grant, 3 receivers to the right side. Quarterback design run the whole way, and Davis Grant is going to go down. May have got back to the original line of scrimmage. They're going to give him the line of scrimmage, no gain at the Davis 22-yard line. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Wildcats.
Yeah, not a lot of room on that design quarterback run by Grant. Does a good job of just getting what he can up the middle. Might have got a half a yard, and it'll be 2nd and about 9.5 here for the Wildcats.
Game clock now 3 minutes and 20 seconds before the Logan & Sons halftime show. 3 receivers to the right. Davis Grant going to roll that way, looking to throw, has a man. Asen Loudermilk catches it inside the 20. Picks up a couple of yards. They're going to give him the 18. It's a good pitch and catch there from Grant to Loudermilk. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, good job by the Wildcats just taking what the defense giving them there, rolling the pocket, using the running back Barnett as an extra blocker, giving Grant time to find Loudermilk in the flat there for about a 4 or 5 yard gain to make it 3rd and 5 from the 18.
Wildcats started this possession, 7:01 on the game clock. Already burned 4 minutes off. Play clock inside of 10, split receivers. Barnett beside Grant to his left. Gets the snap, handoff Barnett. Right side has room to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Taken down inside the 5, and you've seen the speed and explosiveness of Che Barnett there on that run. Puts the Wildcats inside the 5. They're going to mark him at the 4. 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
Yeah, really nice run there. Like you said, Barnett is the most explosive of these Wildcat running backs, and you can get it blocked up for him and give him a good hole. He can really scoot, and he goes for about 14 yards there on 3rd and 5 for a 1st and goal down at the Davis 4.
The clock is, there it goes, now it's running. Inside 3 minutes. Play clock at 10.
Wildcats might be going to burn a timeout here.
So Coach Cater is going to take this all the way down. 2:45 on the clock. We'll take a break with him. We'll be back. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere.
It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
And we're back. Donald Mike Mayer Field. 2:44 to go here before the Logan and Sons halftime show. It's first and goal from the Davis 3-yard line for the Colgate Wildcats. Trying to answer Davis's last touchdown score. Put some points on the board here before halftime. Wildcats going to go jumbo here. Brown under center, gets the snap, handoff Hemphill, shakes in the backfield, and he goes down. It's like he got back to the line of scrimmage. Davis interior is able to blow that play up. Second and goal now from the Davis 4.
Yeah, trying to give Davis a little bit of their own medicine there. You brought the big boys in and kind of went to the wishbone formation. Davis did a good job of defending it, though, and getting Rowdy Hemphill on the ground for no gain on that one will be second and goal from the 4.
So Kobe Brown is back in at quarterback for this jumbo package. Gets the snap. Another handoff. Hemphill tries to jump the pile, does not. Got back to the line of scrimmage, goes nowhere. It'll be third and goal now. Two straight plays up the middle on the big Davis defensive front.
Yeah, I just think the recipe running the ball, you're going to have more success running to the edge against Davis than up the middle probably. Even though you bring in the big package, they're big up front themselves and going to be tough sledding up the middle more than likely.
Game clock now inside a minute and a half. 10 seconds on the play clock. Coach Cater may be taking another timeout here on this third and goal. Looks like he's going to walk down and do just that. And there's the timeout. We'll leave it right here. 1:19 to go here on the big third down play here for the Wildcats. We've seen Blaine a couple of times this season. The Wildcats able to walk it off on a scoring drive before halftime. How big would it be here for the Wildcats to get some points on the board here before we go to half?
Oh, it would be absolutely huge if you could get this back to a one-possession game right before halftime and leave not much time on the clock for Davis to go do anything with it themselves. Big next couple of plays here for the Wildcats. I think you're going to see the Wildcats come back out in more of their traditional offense. I think Davis is one of those teams that's really big up front themselves, and I don't know that jumbo package is going to work as well against the Wolves, especially when you're all the way out at about the 4-yard line as opposed to being, at the half-yard line or something like that.
We talk about Davis's interior defense. They run really more of a 3-down lineman type of defense, and we talked several times about how Davis doesn't blitz. Well, more generally they don't have to because their size of their defensive line is usually bigger than the offensive line that they're playing against, and like I said, just running against up the middle against the big Davis interior defense, maybe a tough sledding for the Wildcats.
Yeah, the alignment kind of, it invites you to almost try it, but they have enough size that they can go against your big guys and hold their own really well when you try it. I think we'll see what the Wildcats do here. Looks like Grant's coming back out at quarterback, and you're going to more of the traditional offense here.
That's where they're going to go. They're going to go empty backfield, shotgun set, 3 receivers to the left side, 2 receivers to the right side. Grant gets a snap. Quarterback run the whole way, bounces it out to the left, trying to get to the edge, does not. Goes back to the line of scrimmage. The Davis Wolves are starting to read Davis Grant a little better. Goes nowhere, maybe got a yard. Now they're going to mark him back at the 4. So a huge 4th down play here for the Wildcats. 4th and 4 as this first down here has gone nowhere on 3 plays.
And that play becomes easier to defend when you get down here. The field shrinks. You're at the 4-yard line. Everybody for the defense is up a little closer to the line of scrimmage just because there's less field to defend, and makes it harder for those quarterback-designed runs like that to be as effective.
Coach Cater's going to burn his final timeout here on this 4th down and 3. It's going to stop the clock with 33.9 seconds to go. We'll stay right here for the final 30 seconds, Blaine. As the Wildcats set for this 4th down play, Davis did win the coin toss. They will receive the kick coming out of halftime. If you're unsuccessful here on the 4, probably imagine Davis is going to take the knee. having to go 96 yards in 30 seconds.
It probably so, but this is the point in the game that, you know, before you moving forward into the second half, you really need to find a way to put this one in the end zone to feel like you are still in the game, really, at halftime with Davis getting the ball coming out after half. And I think I'd like to see here, and I think it might be what the Wildcats are going to go to, something kind of get Davis Grant on the edge here on this play where he's kind of got the option to throw it if somebody gets open or tuck it and run instead of the more designed quarterback run.
The defensive secondary for the Wolves are pretty tall. You know, generally you could say, okay, throw it up to Trip Jones, Tristan Trevathan, who has really good hands, but Davis is just really big overall. Size-wise, the defensive secondary, their corners, their safeties, all have the same height as the Wildcats. So kind of those jump ball plays become a little more tricky. Like the Wildcats are going to go 3 receivers to the right side. Che Barnett flanking Grant to his right. Here's the play, 4th and goal from the 4. Grant rolling to the near side, throws it. Caught! It's caught! Strike up the band. Touchdown, Tristan Trevathan.
And the Wildcats did exactly what I was calling for. They got Davis Grant on the edge, moved the pocket. Trevathan did a good job of getting open, giving him a good target to throw to. Nice pitch and catch. And now the all-important 2-point conversion to try to get this thing back within a 1-score game right before half.
This is an important 2-point conversion here. Is you fail to get it, it's now a 2-possession game. If you get it, you stay within 7 points. 29 seconds to go here before halftime as the Wildcats score again inside of 30 seconds. Play clock at 3. Shotgun formation, gets the snap. Looking to throw, far side, throws it to Jones, and he's caught at the goal line, and I don't think he got in. Nope. He's going to be a yard short. That was a completed catch, but Jones didn't quite get deep enough into the end zone before he made his break to the inside. That's a failed 2-point conversion. The Wildcats trail 21-12. We'll take another break and be right back here on 107.5 KZIG The Rock.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Wildcats trail 21-12 here, 29 seconds to go before halftime as the Wildcats tee it up. Here's the kickoff. It's a line drive kick at the 30, bounces, fielded at the 25. Now running back to the middle, has to run to the 35, to the 45, to the 50, still on his feet, and it's a foot race to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and dragged down from behind inside the Colgate 25-yard line. Wildcats, tough luck there as Walkup kicks it straight down the middle instead of the usual near side kick, and Davis now has 17 seconds at their own 22-yard line with 1 timeout.
Yeah, just unfortunate. Fortunately, you were able to get him run down, but now they've got really good field position and still have a timeout and a couple of plays here to try to get it in the end zone from the 22.
Wishbone formation. Owen's going to go under center. Gets the snap. Quarterback keeper around the right side. He's got some room to run to the 15, to the 10. Pushed out of bounds inside the 10. Stops the clock with 11 seconds to go. And this is exactly what you didn't want to see for the Colgate Wildcats. Here's you had some momentum going into halftime. And a kickoff returned all the way to the 22-yard line of Colgate. And Davis is now 1st and goal inside the 10 at the 9.
Yeah, going to have to survive a couple of plays here as Davis does still have a timeout.
Got to find a way to keep him out. Formation, shotgun snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle to the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown Wolves.
Yeah, just what you could not afford to happen. You'd got some momentum, really kind of got back into the game with that drive offensively, but the poor kick coverage, giving up the big kick return, gave Davis opportunity, and they took advantage of it for the touchdown right before half.
The good teams make you pay, and that's exactly what Davis did there with 22 seconds and 22 yards to go. Here's the extra point. Snap back, ball down, kick on the way. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 27-12, as looks like the Wildcats were going to have some momentum going into halftime, but Davis went ahead and nixed that.
And like you said, that's just what the good teams do. They take advantage of your miscues. If you're going to try to pull an upset on a team like Davis, you can't have a special teams miscue like you had on that kickoff return. You can't give up, a long kick return to set them up. If you could have got them down, had better kick coverage, they probably would have just took a knee and went to half, and it'd be 21-12 instead of 28-12.
So 7 seconds on the clock. Pending some sort of miracle kickoff return here by the Wildcats. Got to figure Davis is probably just going to kind of squib kick this down the middle. As Davis will receive the ball coming out of half. That's what made that score so big now, 28-12. Davis can really get an extended lead if they come out after half. Put 7 more on the board.
Yeah, just kind of takes all the wind out of your sails, giving up that big kick return and that touchdown right before half.
So here's the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Here's the kick. It's going to be a short, high kick. It's going to be fair caught at the 35-yard line. So no time does run off the clock. 7 seconds. See what Coach Cater decides to do here if he wants to take a shot.
Well, it's 28-12. You don't want to potentially give up something and let them get another score before half, but at the same time, you want to try to do something to take momentum back. This might be a chance for some sort of trick play that you really like that you have in your hip pocket. This might be the time to pull it out here. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Wildcats are going to line up in shotgun formation, split receivers. Barnett is flanking Grant to his right. 7 seconds on the clock here before halftime.
Wildcats aren't going to. Yep.
Play clock at 2. Just barely gets the snap off. It's going to be a handoff, Barnett up the middle, and that's going to be the end of the first half as the Wildcats elect to just run the time off the clock, and it goes to 0 as the Wildcats trail 28-12. We'll be back here for the halftime performance of the bands. This is the Logan & Sons halftime show right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
And welcome to the Logan & Sons halftime show. Whether taking on large commercial landscapes or your own backyard, trust Logan & Sons with a full line of Stihl, Hustler, Exmark, and Spartan outdoor power equipment. You can follow Logan & Sons on Facebook as the Wildcat Marching Band is making their way onto the field for their halftime performance under the direction of Mr. Tim Howell. We'll step aside here on the Logan & Sons halftime show and let everybody at home watch the halftime performance of the Pride of Coalgate, the Wildcat Marching Band.
Smith, assistant drum major Solomon Wilson, color guard captain Angelina Wilson, and percussion captain Malaya Brown. The Pride of Colgate 2024 production is the Latin Spice. Tonight, the Wildcats Pride will be showcasing Movement 1A, Bullfight, and Manticores, featuring a trumpet soloist of Emma Bouldring. Then they'll go to the Chillin' in Cabo, featuring flute soloist Marcela Solo. And third song tonight will be A Night in Cancun, featuring alto sax soloist Jackson Cantrell. Drum major, is your band ready? Now the Pride of Wildcat, Colgate, Oklahoma, the Wildcat Marching Band. God would like to say thank you.
That was the pride of Coalgate, the Wildcat Marching Band, performing there at halftime. This is the Logan & Sons halftime show, roaming the neighborhood or the back 40. Do it in an Intimidator UTV or an Envy crossover. Test drive one today at Logan & Sons off of Mississippi in Atoka. 9:45 here at halftime. Davis Wolves lead 28-12 here at Donald Mike Mayer Field. We'll take another break. This is Wildcat Football presented by First Bank.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Colgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats.
And we're back here. We'll push that button. There we go. Push that button. Donald Mike Mayer Field here in Coalgate, Oklahoma. 28-12 in favor of the Davis Wolves, as what looked like was going to be momentum for the Wildcats going into halftime. Davis comes back and stifles that with a big kickoff return down to the Coalgate 22-yard line. And a couple of plays later, the Davis Wolves were able to punch it in with 7 seconds on the clock. Blaine has some first-half stats.
Yeah, first-half stats for the Wildcats, 11 first downs. 21 carries for 89 yards on the ground, 9 out of 21 throwing the ball for 66 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, no fumbles, 1 penalty for 5 yards, 7 out of 14 on third down, 2 out of 3 on fourth down. Some individual stats, Trip Jones, 1 catch for 15 yards. Davis Grant, 7 carries for 46 yards, 5 out of 9 throwing the ball for 38 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. We go through here. Trevathan, 1 rush for 4 yards, 5 catches for 36 yards and a touchdown. Colby Brown, 4 carries for 11 yards, 4 out of 12 throwing the ball for 28 yards. Easton Loudermilk, 2 catches for 10 yards and a touchdown. On the ground here, Che Barnett, 4 carries for 25 yards. Rowdy Hemphill, 3 carries for 3 yards. And then also Bryson Stowe, 1 catch for 5 yards. He has not run the ball yet tonight. For Davis, team-wise, 13 first downs, 20 carries for 216 yards on the ground. They are 0 of 1 throwing the ball, so no passing yards. 2 penalties for 18 yards, 1 out of 2 on third down, 1 for 1 on fourth down.
So just over 6 minutes to go here at Donald Mike Mayer Field, where the Davis Wolves lead 28-12. As we look at some scores from Class 2A District 6 from across the district, and it's mostly blowouts tonight. Beggs with a 35-0 lead at halftime over the Comanche Indians. Community Christian, the Royals, taking it to the Tishomingo Indians 37-0, and the Holdenville Wolverines leading the Dibble Demons 32-6. All those scores at halftime. Also down the road, Atoka getting beat 28-0 at Valiant. As we look at the district standings in Class 2A District 6 again tonight, Davis trying to keep up with Holdenville. Holdenville kind of the team to beat, I think, in the district. They're going to be 7-0 and move to 4-0 in district. But for the Wildcats, it's going to be another logjam after another week of, if this score were to remain the same. Wildcats will fall to 1-3 in district. We'll just see how everything pans out. But, Blaine, it'll make these next couple of weeks, kind of the final 3 weeks, kind of must win for the Wildcats if they want to try to sneak into the playoffs.
Yeah, the final 3 weeks are going to be big. You're going through those scores, and nothing really surprising tonight around the district. Everybody that was kind of expected to win is doing so rather handedly at the moment, and going to potentially be a logjam there in the middle at the end in this district standings. Trying to find wins is tough in this district. This is a tough district, but those last 3 weeks are going to potentially be huge for the Wildcats' playoff hopes.
Talking about how tough this district is, and this is one of the toughest districts, if not the toughest district in Class 2, in Division 2, Class 2A.
Yeah,
where this district has a combined record of 30 wins and 18 losses. Also 2A District 4 also has 30 wins and 18 losses, but the other two districts are a little bit softer as far as the number of team wins. In fact, 2A8, there's just 2 teams in that district in 2A8 that have a 500 winning record or better, where in this district you have 6 teams with a 500 or better record.
Yeah, and that's definitely tough to be in one of those tougher districts. It's just the way everything broke out this year, but it does seem like there's about 6 teams in 2 different districts that are good enough to be in the playoffs, and really only about 2 teams in the other 2 districts that on paper are really good enough to be in the playoffs. But unfortunately, you're in one of those tougher districts and just have to fight and scratch and claw your way to try to get enough wins to get in.
Something also, to keep in mind, this is year number 2 under a new regime. The Wildcats already have 4 wins on the season, already 2 better than last year. Depending on what happens the rest of the year, there have obviously been improvements across the board for the Wildcats.
Oh, for sure. There's a much better football team than what the Wildcats have had over the last few years, and definitely the program's definitely going in the right direction and getting better here in year 2 under Coach Cater and his staff. So definitely major improvements have been made.
We're going to go ahead and take another break here on the Logan & Sons halftime show. We've got about 2.5 minutes. We got Davis on the field, and looks like the Wildcats are making their way out of the locker room onto the field as well. We'll take another break. This is the Logan & Sons halftime show right here from Donald Mike Mayer Field on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental in Watoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology and dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental in Watoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere.
It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your Texoma Chevy dealers.
And we're back here, Logan & Sons halftime show. Whether taking on large commercial landscapes or your own backyard, trust Logan & Sons with a full line of Stihl, Hustler, Exmart, and Spartan outdoor power equipment. You can follow Logan & Sons on Facebook for more information as both teams have made their way out onto the field. Probably going to put a couple of more minutes back on the clock here as both teams are warming up to get set for the second half. As we start the second half, the Davis Wolves will have possession, as they did win the coin toss to start the game, deferred to the second half. Blaine, the Wildcats trailing 28-12. Got to feel like this first defensive series for the Wildcats here coming out of halftime, probably the biggest one of the game.
Yeah, for sure. You're already down 2 possessions. Can't afford to fall down a third possession. Got to find a way to get a stop on this first series defensively if you're the Wildcats to give yourself a chance, moving forward in the second half.
Davis able to put some points on the board there right before halftime. Kind of a deflating final kind of 30 seconds of the first half for the Wildcats, who looked like they were going to take a little bit of momentum to halftime after getting that. Basically, I think it was a 6-minute scoring drive. Took a couple of plays there inside the 5 to get it in. But you kind of, as a Wildcat fan, you kind of would like to see the Wildcats, 21-12 is a lot different than 28-12.
Oh, for sure, especially with Davis getting the ball first coming out of half. Completely different ball game at 21-12 than at 28-12. And, the offense has really done their part so far tonight. Only 12 points on the board, but you've moved the ball well and you've ate up a lot of the clock offensively. Just got to see if you can find a way to get a couple stops defensively here in the second half. And forcing a couple of turnovers is probably going to be huge. If you can find a way to get a couple fumbles, could be huge for this second half effort defensively. It's going to be really hard to just line up and stop Davis. Probably going to take a couple of turnovers forced to give you a chance to come back in this game.
We've seen Davis kind of get a little bit dangerous with the ball there time to time. They did lose a fumble and was able to recover it. And then we've seen a couple of exchanges between the quarterback and the running back bobble that a couple of times as well. Just hasn't bounced in the Wildcats' favor.
Yeah, ball just hadn't bounced your way yet. Just got to keep at it and keep trying to find a way to stop this offense. See if you can get them to put the ball on the ground another time or two this second half, and hopefully maybe get on it yourselves instead of them getting back on it like they did in the first half.
So we've seen the Wildcats make the quarterback change to Davis Grant here about halfway through the second quarter. What are some things that Davis Grant brings to the table that's a little bit different than Colby Brown?
Well, he's more athletic. He's a little bigger. You get more of the quarterback run game involved with Grant in at quarterback than you do with Brown. And his size, besides just being a little more athletic, just his size being bigger in general, makes you a little more comfortable with doing that as well. You're not as worried about him taking some hits because of his larger size. I think he makes you a little harder to defend, especially in the run game. I think when he's in, it's a little easier to run the ball consistently than it is when Brown's in the game, just because of that threat of the quarterback using his legs.
Do you see an onside kick here for the Wildcats to try to get the ball back?
I probably would, just because you need a spark. You're down 2 possessions, and as tough as Davis has been to stop defensively for you so far tonight, I feel like it's worth the risk. What's really the difference in them getting the ball at midfield on a recovered onside or them getting it at their 30? It's going to be tough to stop them either way. You might as well just roll the dice and see if you can maybe get on an onside kick and get some momentum back on your side here to start the second half.
This has been the Logan & Sons halftime show. Roaming the neighborhood or the back 40. Do it in an Intimidator UTV or an NV crossover. You can test drive one today at Logan & Sons off of Mississippi Highway 69 in Atoka as the Wildcats are set to kick this away. Wildcats will be going left to right on your radio dial, wherever you are, however you are. We thank you for tuning in. Cody Newberry, Blaine Riley, Nathan Harden on the camera. We're going to do it again for another half. Walkup set to tee this off from his own 40-yard line. Davis right to left on your radio dial. With a 28-12 lead, Davis trying to keep up with the Wolverines here in the district. Here's the kickoff. It's a short kick and kicked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Wildcats make sure Davis gets no return on that.
Yeah, and after not being able to have the kick coverage you wanted there on that kick at the end of the second half, that's probably a wise thing to do, really and truly, is just go ahead and kick it to the sideline, and if it goes out of bounds, that's just fine. They'll have the ball. Looks like they're going to mark it right at the 35 with no return.
That's exactly where they'll mark it. The Davis Wolves will take over at their own 35-yard line to start the second half, leading 28-12 here at Donald Mike Mayer Field on Pink Out night. It's going to be the diamond formation, now the broken diamond formation. Quarterback, shotgun snap, gets the snap. Handoff, running back, straight up the middle, stopped at the line of scrimmage, pushes the pile forward. Looks like Rowdy Hemphill was able to push the running back down, picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Wolves.
Yeah, good first play defensively for the Wildcats, clogging that one up there up the middle. Denny Foran and Rowdy Hemphill kind of combining on that stop for only a gain of a yard on 1st down. That'll make it 2nd and 9 from the 36.
Diamond formation for the Davis Wolves. Now going to go more traditional wishbone set. Quarterback under center. Gets the snap, handoff, running back, last man through, up the middle, and taken down by Tristan Trevathan just shy of the 40-yard line. That play could have went for a lot more, but Trevathan was able to get there and clean it up. They're going to mark him at the 39.5-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and a long 5.
Yeah, really nice play that time by Trevathan from his corner position. Didn't have any receiver responsibilities as far as covering anybody, and he does a good job of setting that edge and making a good form tackle. Get the running back on the ground after a gain of about 4. Be 3rd and a long 5 from just inside the 40-yard line.
The big 3rd down play here for the Wildcat defense. Trailing by 2 possessions, broken diamond, 2 receivers to the left side, 2 running backs in the backfield. Gets a snap. It's going to be a pass. Looking to throw deep down the field, has a man open, and through his hands. That was a touchdown. But the quarterback overthrew the receiver by about a couple of yards, falls incomplete. The Wildcats hold the Davis Wolves there. It's 4th down and 5 coming up now for the Wolves.
Yeah, you dodged a bullet there. A little bit of a broken coverage that time by the Wildcats as Davis ended up having 2 receivers over here on the near side of the field and really only 1 Wildcat over there to try to cover him, and he got behind the defense. Fortunately, just overthrew him. 4th down and a long 5. Looks like Davis will punt.
So the Wildcat defense does exactly what they're needed to do there. Gets a quick 3 and out. Here's the punt. It's a fake punt.
It's a fake,
and he's got it. He's going to run for miles to the 45 to the 50 to the 45 to the 40. Colgate side of the field, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line. I was just about to say, got to watch the fake punt. And Davis really kind of sticks the knife in the Wildcat side there with that 4th down conversion on that fake punt. It was a fake all the way.
Yeah, the special teams has not been great for you so far here tonight. You give up the big kick return and then that fake punt when you had them stopped finally. 1st and 10 from the Colgate 27.
Wishbone set. Quarterback under center gets a snap. Handoff right side. Pushing the pile. Picks up about 5 yards on that 1st down run. It'll be 2nd and 5. Inside the 25, they're going to mark him at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, a little bit of room over that right side that time. Gets about 4 before the Wildcats get him down. Be 2nd and 6 coming up from the 23.
Clock inside 10 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Davis trying to put this game out of reach here with a touchdown. Already leading 28-12. Able to convert on a 4th down fake punt. Diamond formation, gets the snap. Quarterback run up the middle. Taken down. Good tackle there. Davis Grant in the backfield. Quarterback was able to push the pile for about a yard up to the 22. It'll now be 3rd and 5 coming up for the Wolves.
Yeah, good job on defense that time by the Wildcats. Getting the quarterback down after just a gain of about a yard there was Davis Grant. That'll make it 3rd and 5 from the 22.
2 down territory here for the Wolves. 5 yards to go to 1st down. Shotgun formation, gets the snap. Handoff, running back has it, crossing the 20, or to the 15 to the 10, inside the 10, down to the 7. Lowers his shoulder and lays the hit on a Wildcat defensive back. It's going to be 1st and goal now for the Wolves inside the 10 at the Colgate 8.
Yeah, really nice blocking initially, and then the running back finishes that one really physically. Runs over a Wildcat defender for an extra 3 or 4 yards there at the end of the play before he is taken down. As it is, that's a gain of about 14, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
8.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Wishbone formation, quarterback under center. Gets the snap, handoff, running back right side. Sheds a tackle, but not the second, but pushes the pile up to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal now from the Colgate 5.
Yeah, good job of getting him down. First man kind of missed on the tackle, but the second did not. Couldn't tell who it was, but good job of getting him down there at the 5 after a gain of 3 to make it 2nd and goal.
The Wolves taking their time getting the play call in. Play clock inside of 20 seconds. Diamond formation, shotgun set. Gets the snap. Handoff, running back left side, goes into the end zone. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Davis Wolves.
Yep, that one was blocked up nicely as he's able to go in untouched from 5 yards out from for the touchdown. Good bit of blocking by that Davis offensive line on that one to stretch the lead out to 34-12.
Davis now lining up for the extra point. 34-12, 7:50 to go here in the third quarter. Snap back, ball down, kick on the way. The kick is up. The kick has got plenty of leg right down Main Street, and it is good. 35-12. We'll take a break. This is Wildcat football presented by First Bank.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Colgate, a proud sponsor of Colgate Athletics.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here, Donald Mike Mayer Field, as the Davis Wolves take their opening second half possession in for a touchdown. High kick, fielded at the 28-yard line. Fair catch called for, and the Wildcats will take over at their own 30.
Yeah, Wildcats call for the fair catch and catch it cleanly. They'll start at their own 30, 1st and 10. Big play on that last possession was, of course, the fake punt. You had them stopped on the first series of downs and then give up the big play on the fake punt. Really jump-started that possession for Davis.
Barnett going to get the start here in the second half at running back, flanking Grant to his right. 3 receivers set to the left side. Grant gets the snap, looking to throw. Has time, 3-man rush. Throws it, finds a man at the 40. That's Trip Jones. Then pushed backwards. Forward progress is going to get him to the 38. Picks up about 8 yards on that first down play from Grant to Jones. It'll be 2nd and 2 coming up now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, good play there on first down. Trip Jones does a good job of finding the hole in the zone, and Davis Grant hits him with the pass. Good defense by the Wolves. Good sure tackling gets him down right at the spot. But as it is, that's a gain of 8 on first down out to the 38.
And Davis perfectly content. Rushing 3. Playing zone now. Colgate's going to flip the field and put 3 receivers on the right side. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle, and he's not going to get back. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to give him a yard, actually. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Grant does a good job of navigating through some traffic to gain a little bit on that one, about a half a yard. Make it 3rd and about a long one here, 3rd and 1.5 or so from about the 38.5-yard line.
6.5 minutes here in the third quarter. Wildcats about 1.5 yards from first down. It's going to be an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Grant in the backfield. Looking to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to be taken down. That's a sack for Davis Grant. He's going to lose yardage. Going to lose about 3 yards back to the Colgate 35-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, just nowhere to go with the football on that one. The Wolves did a good job in coverage. Nowhere for Grant to throw it. Made one man miss, but stepped up into the arms of another for the sack. Loss of 3 back to the 35.
3 receivers now to the right. Trip Jones by himself to the left. Davis kind of showing blitz there. Had a couple linebackers walking up to the line of scrimmage. We'll see if the Wolves decide to blitz. Play clock now at 5. Colgate 4th and 5. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Across the middle, and it's caught. Trevathan, and he fumbles it, loses possession. Know if he ever had possession.
Line judge looks like he's ruling him down.
Line judge says he's ruling him down.
They ruling him down or incomplete?
Looks like it's going to be an incomplete pass, and the Davis Wolves will now take over at the Colgate 35-yard line.
And as it is, it really doesn't make a difference for the Wildcats whether you rule that incomplete or a fumble. Looks like they did rule it incomplete, though, and Davis will take over at the Colgate 35.
We were talking pregame, looking at the season stats. The Wildcats have still yet this season, knock on wood, giving the announcers jinx here, they have not fumbled the football through 6.5 games. Diamond formation for the Davis Wolves, taking over at the Colgate 35. Gets the snap. Looking to throw. Has time. Throws it deep down the far sideline. And again through the hands as the defensive back tripped and fell, and it was all on the receiver. Had some pretty passes here, just about 1.5 yards too far in front of the receiver. That's twice we've seen that tonight, Blaine. Falls in complete, the 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Wolves had a good play call on there. They had a man, looked like he had broke open even before the defender slipped, but like you said, just led him a little bit too far, fortunately, for the Wildcats.
Diamond formation, shotgun set, gets the snap, handoff. Nope, quarterback option. Around the right side, going to keep it itself up to the 30. Inside the 30, going to be shy of the first down. Going to pick up about 8 yards on that second down run. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 now for the Davis Wolves.
Yeah, a lot of room on that quarterback option around the right side. Had a man he could pitch it to or keep it, and he decided to keep it and got about 8 yards there. Actually, they ended up marking back at the 28, so got 7. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Game clock now inside 5 minutes, 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Davis Wolves from the Colgate 28-yard line. Diamond set. Gets the snap. Handoff right side. Now back up the middle, crossing the 20. Inside the 20, taken down at the 18, 17-yard line. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down and 10, Davis.
Yeah, blocked up nicely on that one. A lot of room up the middle as he goes for 11 yards before he's brought down, and that gives the Wolves another 1st down at about the 17.5-yard line.
Davis trying to put a cherry on top of this game here, leading 35-12, 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Gets a snap. Running back around the right side. Has some room to run, crossing the 15, inside the 15 down to the 12. Grabbed about 7 yards on that 1st down run. 2nd and 3 coming up now for the Wolves.
Yeah, another good play on 1st down by the Wolves, getting good yardage on 1st and 10. So he had some room over that right side down to about the 12-yard line.
Diamond formation. Quarterback gets the snap. Handoff left side. Has some room to run. Now dragged down. That's a good play there. Open field tackle there by the freshman Davis Grant at the 5-yard line. But that's enough to move the sticks, and it's 1st and goal now for the for the Davis Wolves.
Yeah, good play by Grant to kind of hang on for dear life there, as it looked like the runner was maybe going to be able to get away from him, but he hangs on and gets him slung down. Unfortunately, he gains 7 yards and sets Davis up with a 1st and goal from the 5.
35-12 here, 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Wishbone formation, quarterback under center, gets the snap. Looking to throw, has a man back of the end zone, and diving catch attempt incomplete. Dropped in the back. Davis is still yet to complete a pass tonight, I believe. But it's not for a lack of trying. Again, we've seen kind of this modernized offense where used to be Blaine all running, and now we're seeing a little more passes sprinkled in here on this Davis offense.
Yeah, they do a good job of getting guys open off of it too, because they run so much that, man was wide open, just led him a little too far once again. I think every one of their incompletions has been just slightly overthrown.
Stops the clock at 3:09, second and goal from the 5. Handoff fullback. Nope, quarterback keeper around the right side. My apologies. And crossing the goal line into the end zone. Another touchdown, Davis.
Yeah, good job there on the fake. It was hard to tell whether the quarterback had given it or kept it, but he had kept it and found some room over the right side to scoot on into the end zone for another Davis touchdown.
It seems like a long time ago that the Wildcats had pulled it. It was 21-12 with 30 seconds to go before halftime. Here's the extra point, snap back, ball down, kick is up, the kick is on the way, and the kick is good. 42-12 as Davis is starting to walk away with this one. We'll take another break and be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Coalgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Coalgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
And we're back. It's a high kick, fielded at the 25 by Trevathan. And we'll see forward progress. He thought he might have lost it, but Trevathan ends up losing yardage. In fact, Davis did come up with it. That's a fumble. Tristan Trevathan fumbles it there on the kickoff return, and the Davis Wolves will take over at the Coalgate, looks like 21, 22-yard line.
Yeah, looked like on that one Trevathan caught it and wanted to try to make something happen, and maybe just tried to make a little too much happen there and ended up losing the ball, and Davis recovers it at the Wildcat 20. That's where they'll take over once again, 1st and 10 from the 20.
2:55 to go here in the third quarter. It's 42-12. In the last 3 games against Davis, last 2 years, Davis has scored 50-plus points. Quarterback under center gets the snap, looking to throw, rolls to his right, throws into the end zone, and it is caught. First completion of the night goes into the end zone for a touchdown, Davis.
Yeah, good throw on that one. They've been trying to hit it all night, and that time they finally did. Trip Jones was falling back underneath that route in coverage and looked like he had a chance to maybe make the play on the ball, just couldn't quite get it. And the Davis receiver comes down with it for the touchdown.
48-12, 2:48 to go. After the Wolves immediately score on the next play following the fumble. Snap back ball down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 49-12, 2:48 to go in the third. We'll take another break. This is Wildcat Football on 107.5 KZIG The Rock.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Steubenville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka. And SteubenvilleFord.net.
The Steubenville family of dealerships,
Proudly serving you and your communities.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Colgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And here's the kickoff for the Davis Wolves, fielded and a fair catch called this time by Trevathan at the 25-yard line. And that's where the Wildcats will take over, trailing now 49-12, with 2:48 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, good job that time by Trevathan to just fair catch it and not lose any field position or take a chance of losing the ball. And generous spot on the fair catch. Looked like he was standing right on the 25, but they're going to put it on the 29-yard line.
Wildcats will take over now, their own 29-yard line. Davis Grant in at quarterback. Bryson Stowe now in at running back for the Wildcats. Split receiver. Grant gets a snap. Quick pass left side to Jones. Catches it at the 30. Dancing around, now falls forward inside the 35 to about the 33.
Yeah, good job on that quick screen to just get the ball out of Grant's hands quickly, get it out to Trip Jones, let him get what he can on the receiver screen. He ends up getting 4 yards out to the 33-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Quick pass there by Jones, or excuse me, from Grant to Jones. Again, a couple of freshmen. We've seen some freshmen tonight, Blaine. Loudermilk and Walkup and Grant. Jones all getting some time here. Shotgun formation, gets the snap. Another quick pass near side and throws it to Marlowe. Marlowe drops it. Probably wasn't going anywhere. Marlowe slow to get up.
Yeah, really probably a good thing that Marlowe did drop it, as that was actually probably going to end up losing yardage with him going to the ground to have to try to get that one. Hopefully he's okay, as it looked like he was a little slow to get up.
Marlowe really grinding it out here this season. I know Marlowe's has several different injuries going on, but he's grinding it out here his senior year. Clock stops at 2:03. It's 3rd and 6 from their own 33-yard line. Shotgun formation. Looking to pass. Near side sideline. Caught by Loudermilk at the 40. Runs up ahead. Has enough for the first down. Taken down just shy of the 45 at the 43. Moves the chains, 1st and 10 Wildcats.
Yeah, good job of the Wildcats just taking what the defense gives them. They left Loudermilk wide open in the flat. Grant does a good job of finding him. Good catch by Loudermilk and getting enough yardage after the catch to move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That was a long pass from the far hash to the near sideline, Blaine. That's quite a bit of air on that ball. 3 receivers now to the left. Tristan Trevathan by himself to the right. Still a 3-man rush coming from the Wolves. Grant gets the snap. Another quick pass near side. Trevathan catches it at the 50, makes a man miss at the 45 to the 40. Still on his feet, and it's a foot race to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Walks into the end zone, strike up the band, touchdown Wildcats.
Yeah, good job by Grant getting it out of his hands quickly, getting it to his playmaker on the edge, Trevathan. He made one man miss, and after that it was just his speed turning it up the sideline all the way into the end zone for the 57-yard touchdown on the catch and run from Grant to Trevathan.
Tristan Trevathan, that's his 8th touchdown of the season. As the Wildcats now line up to go for 2. Have yet to convert a 2-point conversion tonight. They trail 49-18 with a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Play clock at 8. Grant quickly back to the shotgun formation. Gets the snap. High snap. Blitz coming. I think he's just going to tuck it and run. Tries to get to the outside, and he's tackled from behind. 2-point conversion, no good as that hole swallowed up quickly by the Davis Wolves. 49-18, 1:33 to go. We'll take another break. Be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Colgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats!
And we're back here, Donald Mike Miller Field after the Wildcats. Tristan Trevathan's second receiving touchdown of the night. 57-yard pitch and catch from Grant to Trevathan. 49-18 now with a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats now set to kick this off. Walk up, ready to tee it off from the 40-yard line. Davis has a lot of guys within about 20 yards. They're expecting an onside kick. And now the Davis Wolves retreat back to their kickoff positions. Here's the kick from Walkup. Kick to the near side. Fair catch called for at the Davis 40-yard line. I've noticed on these kickoffs, Blaine, that they're pretty generous with their spots as far as where the fair catches are called for. They're giving Davis and Coalgate both a couple of yards.
Yeah, it looks like on that one they're putting it pretty well right on the spot. But, yeah, that last time Davis kicked off to Coalgate, Trevathan caught it at the 25, and they gave the Wildcats all the way out to the 29 on that one. But probably a smart move kicking it off after they hit a pretty big return on you. Just kick it short and make them be able to just fair catch it and not give up a return.
Davis still with their starters in for the Wolves. Handoff, right side, goes nowhere, stops the line of scrimmage. Good job by the interior defense of the Wildcats. Might have got a half a yard on there. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Wolves.
Yeah, good job by that defensive line. Clogging up the middle there, keeping the runner from ever really getting started as he only gets about a half yard on that one. Be 2nd down and 9.
Under a minute 10 to go here in the third quarter. From Coalgate in this Week 7 matchup between the Wolves and the Wildcats. Davis quickly to the line of scrimmage. Play clock inside at 10. Diamond formation, gets the snap. Handoff right side and a shoestring tackle there by Trip Jones.
Yeah, good sure tackle made on that one by Trip Jones. Coming down from a safety position, getting the runner on the ground after a gain of about 3. It'll make it 3rd down and 6 from the 44.
Davis will have to run one more play as the play clock is about 5 seconds quicker than the game clock. So for sure, one more play here in the third quarter before we flip the field. Move to the 4th. 3rd and a long 5 for the Davis Wolves. Diamond formation, gets the snap. Handoff, running back straight up the middle, crossing the 50, lowers his shoulder, and pushing the pile, crossing the Coalgate 40, inside the 40 to the 38. Stops the clock momentarily with 2 seconds on the clock to move the chains. That should be the final play of the game. Final play of the quarter.
Yeah, good tough run.
We have
that
an injured Wolf back at the original line of scrimmage.
Good tough run that time, running through a couple of tacklers before finally being brought down after a big gain and getting a 1st down to the 38.
We'll take a break and be back here. This is Wildcat Football on 107.5 KZIG The Rock.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Colgate, a proud sponsor of Colgate Athletics.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
The injured Wolves able to walk off the field. That brings us to the end of the third quarter, where the Davis Wolves tack on a couple of scores in that quarter, 49-18. As we move to the fourth quarter, we'll take another break and be back here. This is Wildcat Football, presented by First Bank.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Coalgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Coalgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
And we're back here, Donald Mike Mayer Field, as we start the final frame here in the third home game of the season for the Wildcats, as they got a pretty big hole to fill here. 49-18 as we move to the fourth quarter, as we flip the field, as the Wildcats now going right to left on your radio dial. The Davis Wolves left to right. So we're still waiting the teams to come out and get the quarter started. Blaine, it seems like after that touchdown there by Davis there to finish the first half, it kind of set this thing in motion where Davis has kind of got this game out of hand.
Well, just stole all the momentum right before halftime. Took all the wind out of the sails of the Wildcats. They had just got it back within 21-12, and looked like you had really not only done that but run off basically the whole clock. Looked like it was going to, if you could just cover the kick, go to half 21-12, but instead they get the big kickoff return and get another touchdown on the board before half to make it 28-12, and just really made it a lot tougher, especially with them getting the ball out of half. You did, on the first series defensively, you did stop them. Mm-hmm. You got them to 4th and 5 on the first series of downs, and then special teams once again giving up the big play on the fake punt. Really kind of at that point put this game out of reach.
Now, I've seen an interview this week with Coach Cater give to, I think it was Channel 12, that Coach Cater doesn't feel like that the Wildcats have put together all three aspects of a game together yet for the Wildcats. And at special teams tonight, wasn't just the special teams, but here's the 1st and 10 play for the Wolves. It's going to be a handoff left side. Met at the line of scrimmage, falls forward, gets about a yard on that first down run. It'll be 2nd and 9 now for the Davis Wolves.
Yeah, several Wildcats coming through, getting in the backfield pretty quickly on that one, able to get the runner down after just a short gain. Make it 2nd and 9 from the 37. Good play defensively there for Colgate.
Davis with a good turnout here as They always travel well. Davis is going to pick up their 4th straight win of the season after starting 0-3. Going to win 4 in a row here to start district play. Davis quickly back to the line of scrimmage, under 5. Here's the snap. Met in the backfield, though. The Wildcats swarming. That play is going to go backwards. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Might have even lost 1 yard past that. It'll be 3rd and 11 now for the Davis Wolves.
Yeah, really good job defensively. Once again, getting penetration into the backfield immediately at the snap and able to get the runner down for a loss of a couple to set up a 3rd and 11 here from the 39-yard line.
Davis milking all the time they can off the clock. 3rd and 12 coming up here for the Wolves. They're going to go under center for the wishbone formation. Gets the snap, pitch left side, has the edge up to the 40, to the 35, steals some room to run to the 20, to the 15, and he's taken out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And we've got flags coming in really late, as we may have look like some taunting going on. Either Stowe, a little extra push out of bounds, or the running back's going to get 15-yard flagged.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened at the end there, but as far as the play, they did a really good job of sealing the edge there on that left side for a 25-yard run down to the 14. We'll see what the penalty is.
It is against the Wildcats. So that'll be a half the distance penalty, as it was inside the 15.
Should put it down around the looks like they're putting it at the.
Looks like it's going to be the 9, but I don't know what the call was. I couldn't tell what the call was.
Was it maybe just 5-yard incidental face mask?
I think it was. Nonetheless, Davis 1st and goal inside the 10 at the 9. I formation. Quarterback under center gets a snap, keeps it, hand off to the fullback. Pushes the pile, maybe a yard on that run. They're going to give him 2 down to the 7. 2nd and goal from the Colgate 7.
Yeah, defended well that time in the interior of the defense. Not a lot of room there. Just gets a couple yards there on 1st down to make it 2nd and goal from the 7.
Game clock now 9.5 minutes to go here before zeros. Davis trying to get to 50 for the 3rd year in a row against the Wildcats. Tried the hard count against the Wildcats. Didn't work. Gets the snap now. Handoff up the middle. Crossing the 5. Crossing the goal line. And a touchdown. Davis.
Yeah, that one was blocked up really well for the Wolves. And he strolls on into the end zone almost untouched from 7 yards out to make it 55-18.
Davis really flexing their muscle here in the second half. It was 28-12 at halftime. Now 55-18, awaiting the extra point. Snapback ball down, the kick is up. Kick is plenty long, and the kick is plenty good. 56-18. 9:15 to go here in Colgate. We'll take another break and be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Colgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And we're back here, Donald Mike Mayer Field. 9:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. 56-18 in favor of the Davis Wolves. Awaiting the kickoff here. Davis left to right on your radio dial. Again, Davis is going to move to 4-3 on the season and keep pace with the Holdenville Wolverines in the district, move to 4-0. Here's a kick. Fair catch called for at the 20-yard line by Trevathan, and that's where the Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, fair catch called for that time. Not a lot of room to try to make a return, so Trevathan just takes the fair catch at the 20. Wildcats will start there, 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Looks like Kobe Brown is going to check into the ball game as Coach Cater may be trying to sprinkle in some reserves here for the final 9:15 in the fourth quarter. Again, the Wildcats kind of battling kind of the injury bug, not quite as bad as it was last year, but some notable players have injured or are currently injured at the moment, but trying to gut it out and play.
Yeah, you don't have just a whole lot of guys out, but you have a lot of guys that are just kind of banged up, which kind of tends to happen when you get to this point in the season.
Brown in at quarterback. Keeps it himself around the right side. Now throw backward pass to Jones. Catches it, but only gets a couple of yards on that play. That was a good job by Trip Jones to stay behind Kobe Brown, who just kind of lateraled it back. Jones picks up a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line, 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, not a bad play there on 1st down. Getting a few yards on the kind of the flip back to Trip Jones. He didn't have a whole lot of room, but got what he could to make it 2nd down and about 7.
Shotgun formation, walk up in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff, walk up the middle. He's met at the line of scrimmage, but falls forward. He picks up a couple of yards himself, up to the 24. 3rd down and 6 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, not a lot of room on that one. Gets what he can out to the 24 to make it 3rd down and 6 coming up here for the Wildcats.
8:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Wildcats will fall to 4-3 on the season and 1-3 in district play. As there's going to be a log jam of 1-3 teams after this week. Going to be 3 1-3 teams after tonight. Jones, quick pass across the middle, high, kind of exposing Jones. He had to jump up. Defensive back coming in. Could have leveled Jones, but he chose not to, and Jones unable to make that catch. 4th and 6 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that throw was just a little off, just a little high. You had Jones over the middle. Probably would have gone for the 1st down. Just a little bit of a high throw there that he wasn't able to go up the ladder and get, and it'll wind up being 4th down and 6 here from the 24.
See if the Wildcats elect to go for it or back up and punt it away. 7:15 here. They're showing to go for it. Now Kobe Brown is going to back up, set for the punt. Gets it. Nobody back to return. Takes the Davis bounce. Just goes about 20 or 25 yards. Davis will start on the Colgate side of the 50. They're going to mark it down at the Colgate 50-yard line.
All righty. I was about to say, looked like it was touched by the Wildcats at about the 46-47,
yeah.
But I'll take the 50. I'll take an extra 2 or 3 yards.
So Davis will start right at midfield as the clock stops at 6:57 here in the fourth quarter. So Blaine, as we look ahead, the Wildcats will play at home again next week against the Beggs Demons. What's shaping up to be a must-win for the Wildcats. Quarterback going to go under center. Gets the snap, handoff, fullback, first man through, but he meets Denny Foran right at the line of scrimmage. Denny bulldogs him down. No gain, 2nd and 10 for the Wolves.
Yeah, good job by Foran on that one, blowing up his blocker and getting the running back down right there at the line of scrimmage. Make it 2nd down and 10 from midfield.
Do see some backups now starting to get sprinkled in for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I think you have backups in now, looks like for Davis as well.
Wishbone formation. Quarterback under center. Gets the snap. Handoff. Last man through. Up about 7 yards on that run inside the 45 to the 43. Again, it's hard with the wishbone, Blaine, it's really hard to see who has the ball. And we talked about how similar Holdenville and Davis is. To me, we've played them both now. It doesn't seem like Davis runs that particular style of offense as fast as Holdenville does.
No, and I think the difference is Davis does a lot of misdirection, a lot of movement pre-snap and right at the snap with it, more so than Davis does. Davis more just lines up at it and says, here it is, stop, see if you can stop us. And they do a very good job of running it, and it's really hard to stop.
Have a stoppage of play. I think Coach Parker is going to call a timeout, and he does. 5 minutes on the clock. We'll take one with them. We'll be back right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Colgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats!
And that's enough for a first down on the Davis run there that moves the chains down inside the 40-yard line down to the 37. It'll be first down and 10 for the Wolves.
Yeah, a little bit of a high snap. Quarterback did a good job of bringing it in and getting the ball handed off to the running back and had enough of a hole there to get about 6 yards on that one for the first down, first and 10 from the 37.
.408 to go here in Coalgate. Diamond formation for the Wolves. High snap, and it's going to still on the ground, and the Wildcats are going to pick it up and fall on it. Short return by the Wildcats. Looks like Bryson Stowe. That was a high snap on that shotgun play, and that'll be the first turnover of the game for the Davis Wolves, and the Wildcats will take over on the Davis side of the 50 down at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, the snap was a little bit high on the play before, but that one was even higher, and it got over the quarterback's head. Wildcats do a good job of going and getting on that one back at the Davis 46-yard line. That's where they'll take over first down and 10.
56-18 is the Wildcats. Going to try to get one more score on the board here before the end of the ball game. Be sure and stick around for the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show. We'll go over some scores and stats from across the district, as well as present the First Bank star of the game for the Wildcats. That all happens in about 3 minutes. Shotgun formation. Brown gets the snap, handoff, walk up, tries to find a hole around the right side, and just maybe got a yard on that run or two. They're going to give him 2. 2nd and 8 coming up inside the 45 down to the 44.
Yeah, not a lot of room on that one. Walk up, only able to get about 2 yards there on first down. Bring up a 2nd and 8 from the 44.
Wildcats looking over at the sideline. Coach Cater and Coach Watkins awaiting the play call. 2.5 minutes on the clock. Play clock at 10. Split formation, shotgun. Brown gets the snap. Kind of a busted play there in the backfield, and he's going to be taken down for a sack. Looks like it was maybe a busted play between the running back Walkup and Brown, as Brown looks like he tried to get Walkup to take it. Nonetheless, it's a big loss. About 12 yards on that sack back to the Colgate 45-yard line.
Yeah, that play just looked really off from the beginning. You were really up against the play clock, running to the line to get it off, and didn't call it, but it almost looked like the receivers on this near side of the field might have started a hair early as well. Just an off play to begin with, seemed like on that one.
Game clock now inside a minute and a half. Play clock at 5. Shotgun snap. Trying to set up the screen to Loudermilk. He does get it, but he's tackled immediately. 4th down and a mile coming up for the Wildcats. Probably just going to punt it away here on this 4th down play.
Yeah, that was a screen, but it was kind of a slow developing screen, and Davis did a pretty good job of reading it and getting Loudermilk down after a gain of just about 3 on that one.
Game clock at 48. The play clock is at 12. Brown going to take a few steps back and get ready to sail this one away. Here's the punt. Line drive punt takes a bounce at the 25. Takes a Colgate roll inside the 15 to the 10. And it's going to be marked at the 7-yard line, as that will probably be the final play of the game.
Really nice punt there. Not a lot of hang time on it, but took a good roll all the way down to the 8, and that's going to be the last play of the game.
That's the final. 56-18 is when we return. We'll have some scores and stats from across the district. This is the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
And we're back. It's a final here from Donald Mike Mayer Field as the Davis Wolves take it to the Colgate Wildcats. 56-18 here on the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show. Lucinda Allen is a Farmers Insurance agent serving our community. She's always just a phone call away at 580-889-3147. Blaine, you have some final game stats?
Yeah, final stats for the Wildcats: 13 first downs, 27 carries for 78 yards, 15 out of 30 throwing the ball for 151 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Lost 1 fumble there on the kickoff return in the second half. 2 penalties for 10 yards, 8 out of 18 on third down, 2 out of 4 on fourth down. Some individual stats: Trip Jones, 4 catches for 30 yards. Bryson Stowe, 1 catch for 5 yards. Davis Grant, 10 carries for 43 yards. 9 out of 15 throwing the ball for 117 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Tristan Trevathan, 1 carry for 4 yards, 6 catches for 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Colby Brown, 5 carries for 0 yards. Sack yardage played into that. 6 out of 15 throwing the ball for 34 yards. Easton Loudermilk, 4 catches for 23 yards, 1 touchdown. Jet Walkup, 4 carries for 3 yards. Che Barnett, 4 carries for 25 yards. Rowdy Hemphill, 3 carries for 3 yards. Team-wise for Davis, 24 first downs, 45 carries for 384 yards. 1 out of 5 throwing the ball for 20 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception. They also lost 1 fumble. They had 2 penalties for 18 yards, so this was a really clean game by both teams as far as penalties. Both teams just 2 penalties on the night. They were 6 out of 8 on third down, 2 of 2 on fourth down.
So that's a final here from Colgate. We'll take one more break here on the Lucinda Holland Farmers Agent postgame show. This has been Wildcat Football on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Coalgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Coalgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
Or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
and that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
Proudly serving you and your communities.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And welcome back to Colgate for the Farmers Agent Lucinda Holland postgame show. If you're looking for an insurance agent who can help you understand your options, you can call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3147. 31-7. It's 56-18 in favor of the Davis Wolves here as the finals. The Wildcats pick up their first loss at home this season, now 2-1 at home on the season. Overall, they fall to 4-3 overall, 1-3 in district play. And according to the standings, they don't move. They still sit in the 6th spot. However, the two teams right in front of you are the next two teams on the schedule with Beggs and Dibble right in front of you as we now turn toward the First Bank star player of the game. Blaine, take it away.
Yeah, we're going to go with Tristan Trevathan tonight. He had 1 carry for 4 yards, 6 catches for 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Had the big 57-yard touchdown catch there in the second half for the only scoring for the Wildcats in the second half. Yeah, you're talking about the standings. The only thing that changed tonight, Dibble and Beggs swap 4th and 5th. Beggs moves up to 4th at 2-2. Dibble falls to 5th at 1-3. We were talking about off air there. You have everything in front of you. Everything's in front of you. If you can find a way to win the next 3 games, you're still going to get where you want to go, but you're going to have to start playing a little better football than what you've played these last couple of weeks if you're going to do that.
The season is definitely not over for the Wildcats. Still 3 games left. 2 teams in front of you that are in front of you in the standings are the next 2 teams coming up. A home game against Dibble and then the final road game, a home game against Beggs here next week, and then the final road game at Dibble in 2 weeks. So if you're able to get a couple of victories there, you're right back in the thick of things, which, technically you're just 1 game back of the playoff spots. But the Wildcats do need to pick up a couple of victories as kind of the next 3 games are kind of going to be 1 game at a time, but you need to get that victory 1 game at a time.
Yeah, the position you're in is basically you got to look at it like the playoffs start right now for you. Okay, you can't afford to take another loss, so playoffs start right now and got to win them all 1 game at a time, where your focus has got to be.
So we'll go ahead and wrap things up here from Donald Mike Mayer Field. Again, the Davis Wolves pick up a 56-18 victory over the Coalgate Wildcats. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast wherever you were, however you were. We hope you enjoyed it and hope it found you in good company and safe spirits. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank Blaine Riley, the color guys, Nathan Harden on the camera, everybody back at the mothership in Durant. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And most importantly, I want to thank our wonderful sponsors. I don't think I thank them enough throughout the year that we're able to get video and audio broadcasts. A lot of schools in our area don't get this type of privilege, and we can't have that without these generous sponsors. As always, I want to thank First Bank for the video broadcast as they've sponsored us for many years now. Continued support for First Bank, and thank them for all that they do. Again, this has been the Lucinda Holland Farmers Agent postgame show. On behalf of myself, Cody Newberry, Blaine Riley, Nathan Harden, I want to thank you for tuning in. Join us next week as pregame kicks off. Pregame will start at 6:45. Kickoff against the Beggs Demons at 7 o'clock right here from Donald Mike Mayer Field next Friday. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Thank you for listening to Coalgate Wildcat Football. The 2024 Coalgate Wildcats are presented by First Bank. The Wildcats are sponsored by Brown's Funeral Service and Farmers Insurance Agent Lucinda Holland. The Coalgate Wildcats are brought to you by Studeville Ford, Shamrock Bank, and Logan & Sons. Colgate Wildcat Athletics are also sponsored by Cole County Farm Bureau, Triple Heart Boutique, and H&L Customs. Also helping to bring you the Colgate Wildcats, the RX Shop, and Cole County Community Hospital. The Wildcats are sponsored in part by Flower Garden and the Cole County Tag Agency. This has been Coalgate Wildcat Football.